Trillo, just come already.
It's too easy. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to the shit show. We're gonna talk a little shit today. Check out some things. I think this is the first time we're streaming on Twitch. So shout out to everybody that's actually seen it. Let me double check to make sure y'all actually are watching this on Twitch. Unless I'm the one messing up or something. But I'm pretty sure I'm live right now. So let's see. I don't think so, but let's see if we are. I think we're live. Are we live or have we got out yet? All right, let me check my Facebook. That way before we even get started. That way I can go ahead and make sure everything's good to go. But yeah, I'm riding solo today, so what's good, everybody? What is good? I think I'm getting sick. So bear with me. All right, so we're live on Facebook. Are we live on Kick or am I tripping? Yeah. One second, y'all. I'm making sure we live right now. Live everywhere where we need to be live at. Okay, we're live on Twitch. Shout out to all my people out there. Live on Twitch. What's good, Twitch? We're going to kind of mention your name a little bit on this stream, so we're going to be talking about Dr.Disrespect and pretty much everything that's happened the past past day or so. Dr.Disrespect returned. Then Nikocado, whatever the fuck his name is, that dude that used to eat food. Nasty. He was a weirdo. Eating food and shit like that. So that guy came back and he's skinny as shit now. A whole bunch of things happening. So let's just talk a little shit today. But let's see, we good on Twitch. Oh man. I don't know if we live on Kick though. I don't know if we live on Kick. Says we are. I don't know if I see it or not. Let me check my own personal. Let me check on the computer. Because for some reason it's not showing me anything. Yeah, it's saying I'm offline. Should be on. I guess I'm not on Kick today. Sorry about that if y'all watching or whatnot. It says we on, but I guess we not. So I guess my bad to the Kick, with all the two people that actually follow me on Kick. I guess sorry about that. Because I'm not on Kick. But anyways, we're on the ones that matter anyway, so we'll see what's good. We're on Twitch. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. So let's get this party started, all right? And I can cuss now since it's past 3 minutes, so I can start cussing again. So let's get it. But yeah, yo, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's been a weird week. Some weird shit. But I guess we can go over it. Guess we can get started with the Dr. Disrespect thing. So I've been rewatching and seeing all these reactions to Dr. Disrespect returning, addressing the allegations, et cetera, et cetera. And honestly, it's a bunch of mixed feelings right now. There's like a bunch of mixed feelings going around for Dr. Disrespect at the moment. And yeah, I mean, it's good and bad. I mean, some people are saying he messed up his career even further by coming back and, addressing the allegations vaguely. And then people are coming back and say, oh, no, that if what he says is true, then yeah, I'm on Doc's side, et cetera, et cetera. And for me, so far for what I've seen, I'm in the middle. I'm really in the middle, like dead center in the middle. It's like, hey, I got to see proof before I can agree with this person or before we can go forward with this person. But at the same time, I'm also thinking like, hey, is it really on Doc to show the proof, or is it on the person that's accusing him and saying that he did certain things? And so that's my thing. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, stuck in the middle. But let's watch the video nonetheless. I've been trying to find the short version of his spew because he did a 5-hour live stream yesterday where he was talking about everything. He did a 5-hour live stream. And so I think he streamed today too, kind of like responding to a couple people. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, again, I'm doing the solo tonight, if I haven't said it already. I think this is like the shorter version. So let's get this party started.
Yeah, just keep ignoring the issue and putting up this act. God, I'm so concerned and worried about everyone else's problems except mine because I'm dealing with a deeper depression and I like to project. Oh, champs. So glad you're back. Hey, I appreciate it, Shane. It's good to be back to a certain degree, right? We got to figure out this monetization thing. So September 25th is basically when we can reapply for partnership on YouTube.
Okay.
For almost 4 years, champs, the public demanded to hear from the doc regarding the Twitch suspension. I guess since you all...
Yeah. Because he was, like, remember, he was saying he didn't know anything or he had no idea and stuff like that. So, I don't know. There's a couple shady areas in there. It's like, I don't know if he was lying about that where he didn't know and where he was saying he didn't know, but the whole time he knew and he just didn't say it. So it's all shit. It's kind of a shit show right now, but let's keep this shit going.
Missed the point with my personal statement. Maybe it's time to tell my side of the story. Huh, champs? You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules.
Okay.
I mean, it's crazy to think about it.
You got me, my bad.
It used to cost
Give me with some commercials
to advertise on TV, and now...
My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know.
Yeah, so he won his lawsuit. Just in case y'all wonder, he won his lawsuit. And yeah, pretty much, I mean, I can't remember how much he won. He won like he got millions of dollars, and it was settled. So they went on and settled, and he got millions of dollars in the process, from my understanding. But nobody knew why, he got banned, and even Doc was saying he didn't know during the time, and so it was kind of fishy when he was saying all this stuff. Like, I vaguely remember like going back and forth with it, but let's let him speak.
But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality,
Yeah,
then the other side could
yeah.
respond. And again, champs, again, I respected all the confidential obligations. But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations.
Yeah, because I mean, the person that's saying all this stuff, because the person that came out, I believe his name was like Cody Connors, something like that. Him and a couple other Twitch employees were coming out and saying that pretty much overall, if you don't know the situation, they're saying that this guy was sexting a minor on Twitch Whispers, and so that's the big deal right now with this thing is they're saying he was doing some illegal activities on Twitch Whispers, and that's why he got banned. And he's an ex-employee, so he went out of his own way just to say all this stuff. He's not even, or yeah, he went way out of his own way, which was weird. But like the whole way that was like everything on his banning, all the way to Cody Connors releasing or saying supposedly he was sexting a minor, like everything about that was weird. And so me up front at face value, I don't think he's a kid diddler. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, I gotta see proof before I can even say, you know what I mean? Because I don't know this guy. I don't know Dr.Disrespect. I don't know him personally. But at the same time, you don't know what these people do, behind the scenes type shit. So get the shit going.
Cody Connors.
Yeah, Cody.
Ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved. Leaks Twitch's reported reason. Years later, Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally.
Clout's a hell of a drug.
And knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat,
Ooh.
to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. Well, I mean, for what? Cody, why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with.
At this round about this time, I'm like, hey, this dude need to sue his ass for everything he had. Like whoever this Cody Connors dude is or whatever he is. Like supposedly, the story goes that Cody Connors said all that bullshit to promote his band that he's in. Supposedly, it's supposed and all this other shit that's going on behind the scenes. But that was supposedly the reason why he said all that stuff was to promote his band. And because it was random, like how he came out with that stuff. And so for me, if I was Dr.Disrespect, I either do one or two things. One, show the damn, the texts and the whispers or whatever the fuck you call them. Show that shit and exonerate yourself in the eyes of the public. Like legally, I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he made it, he was probably immorally wrong. He was morally wrong for having, messaging a minor and shit like that. But doesn't mean he did something illegal or whatnot. But still, it's just weird. It's creepy. You know what I mean? Like if this shit ever blows up and there's a minor messaging me saying, hey, I'm a big fan, I'd be like, hey, dog, listen, you're not old enough to have this conversation with me, big dog. If we ever meet and greet and shit, your parents need to be there and there has to be a camera present because I'm not gonna play this game. Because of what Doc's saying is true, that means dude just saying this shit out of his ass just to fucking, for some clout, which is fucked up because Doc in the process of all this has lost, from my understanding, from what I was seeing, he lost almost $100 million in endorsement and deals because of this bullshit. He got demonetized on YouTube, so he's doing this video for free. And so there's a lot of shit going on. Like I don't think Doc. Like I said, I think Doc made a mistake. But do I think he's a diddler and shit like that? I don't think so. Now, if proof comes out and shows me otherwise, I'm on the bandwagon of hating on Doc. But until then, I can't really hate on the dude because if there ain't no proof. And speaking of proof, like what I've seen online is everybody coming out saying, show the proof, Doc. And I'm like, does he really have to? I feel like that's on the person accusing them or saying the shit that they're saying. I feel like it's on them to show the proof versus Doc. Now, should Doc show the proof? Yeah. But then I was reading through some comments and I was seeing that, hey, if you're getting ready to sue somebody, you can't really mention too much or you have to be vague with the details because it can hurt your defamation lawsuit. So supposedly, rumor is that Doc is going to be filing a defamation lawsuit and that's why he can't release too much info. So throughout this video, he's going to be kind of walking around and, beating around the bush a little bit because everybody's like, yo, just say what you need to say. Just say, hey, I'm not this and that and show us the proof. That's what everybody's saying. And everybody was getting on him on the stream and they're saying, oh, well, I'm not going to show it. I'm not 12 years old, this and that. Because they're like saying on the stream to show the proof. And like I said, that, does he have to? No. If it was me, would I? If I wasn't suing the person that was talking shit about me, yeah, I would show it. So I don't know if Doc is suing this dude for all the shit that he said, whoever Cody is or whatever his name is. But I would sue the shit out of Cody. I'd be suing his ass for like 50, like the amount of money that Doc lost, I'd be suing Cody Connors for that shit. And I don't know if this dude's rich or not, but I doubt it. I doubt he has $100 million on him. But if it was me personally, I'd sue his ass for all the money I lost in the process. Which would be fair though. It would actually be fair. Like if somebody's lying on me and saying this and that would actually be fair. And just the way the public handled Doc, I should say this as well, including me, was like just shitty because remember Chris Tyson or Ava Tyson, whatever her name is? Everybody was on her side. Everybody was like, no, it's okay. And this motherfucker was over here messaging teens to tell, saying some crazy shit on Snapchat and stuff like that with underage kids, knowingly messaging underage kids. And y'all defended the shit out of her because she's a transformer. You know what I mean? I just hope the public has the same energy when it gets reversed. Like if this shit turns out to be true what Doc is saying, y'all better have the same fucking energy y'all had when y'all trying to cancel this man. Because this man lost deals, he lost money in the process. He probably lost his reputation overall. So I hope y'all have the same energy. If this shit turns out to be true, I just hope people have the same energy. Because if they don't, then that tells you everything you need to know about this shit. Because motherfuckers, and the reason why I go hard in the paint for that is because motherfuckers don't come back and retract the shit they say. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't come back like, hey, I was wrong about Doc. My fault, dog. Hey, my bad. Yada, yada, yada. Nobody wants to come out and say that shit. Nobody wants to say that they was wrong. And so that's why I be going hard in the paint. Like all the motherfuckers that are turning on him, hey, if I was Doc, hey, I'll go for everybody. I go for everybody. Fuck that. Like if it was me. But let's keep the shit going. Over here cutting too much.
Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages. Yeah. Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch as Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone.
You gotta show proof
on the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called.
Oh yeah, because he did.
Would pick
yeah.
Up
so on his statement, it was weird. It was just he made a long ass statement on X, where he's pretty much saying, "Hey, this happened, yada yada yada. I did talk to a minor, and it did lean in the appropriate or whatever the hell he said." And he edited the fucking post or the tweet multiple times from what it was seen. So I guess that's what he's talking about. And yeah, like I said, I mean, even and he put certain words like he's about to talk about right now. I'll let him say it.
On it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages? You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists.
Okay, so now I'm for sure think this is a minor now. This is up a minor because it was speculated that it was a minor, but when he said it, but now I feel like it's more of a minor. So I'm like, this has to be between that, and from my understanding, it's between the ages of 16 and 17. So I mean, either way, it's bad. It's bad either way. And so and even if you're looking for like the age of consent, like dog, she has to be 18. She has to be over the age of 18. No questions that like that should, if I'm not mistaken, that's the federal age of consent is 18. And so because there's certain states that would be like, she could be the age of consent would be like 15 or 16, down in those southern states. And so I don't know. I mean, even if you're looking for the age of consent, and there was nothing, like I said, if you're looking for the age of consent and there was nothing sexual in the matter, okay, I understand that part legally. But like, why the fuck are you still messaging? Like, that's my thing. Why are you still messaging underage kid? That's a minor. They is a minor. Under the age of 18 is a minor. I don't care what nobody says. Now, like if it's like agreed upon, like in the UK, the age of consent or the age of an actual adult in the UK is 16, if I'm not mistaken. And then you go to Tokyo, Japan, from my understanding, it's 14 years old is the age of consent. Like, I don't know, like it's depending on where you go, but at the same time, they're still young. Even at that age, it's like, why are you messaging this person? And, I'm not over here acting like a big time judge or anything like I'm perfect or I'm better than this person. But at the same time, like, you're still messaging somebody that, yes, was at the age of consent, but would still be deemed as a minor. And just in the eyes of morality. You know what I mean? You're still messaging a 16, 17-year-old.
And neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight.
Okay.
I never intended to meet this user ever.
All right.
We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else. And in fact, we never met in person ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well.
Okay.
I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
And you got proof, though, dog. Like,
these big-time publications.
You got proof.
These journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs?
I would agree with that.
They act like they're just gossip channels now.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I will agree with that one. But I need the proof, dog. Like you saying all this stuff, and I see no shred of evidence behind what you're saying, dog. Like it's hard for me to get on board and shit if I don't see no evidence. Let's keep it going.
Real journalism and real research happening. They reported on all this based on leaks from 2 former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask. If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are.
Hey, let me just stop real quick and just acknowledge the fact that he's doing all this in character. You didn't come out as the person, behind the glasses and the wig. He came out in character to do this shit, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. He's doing this in character. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I would have just addressed this as me be like, no, I ain't doing, I'm not doing this. But I don't know. I mean, he looks confident in what he's saying. People are looking at his glasses and they're saying there's like a script there. I mean, of course, you have to have all the details and shit like that. I don't know if he has a script. He probably does have a script, or he probably has all the shit he needs to say. But still, I mean, he organizes his shit. So what? So what? He has a script. That still doesn't tell me, like, all this shit right here, everything that's circulating this whole situation is, where's the proof? Now, the only way, like I said, without Doc coming out, or with me siding with the Doc and saying, oh no, Doc's innocent, because technically, in the legal standpoint, he did nothing wrong. There's no legal trouble he got into in this situation. It wasn't even, from my understanding, there was no legal trouble. It was a lawsuit he had with Twitch, and that was it. Like, the person he talked to didn't come out and say, oh, this guy was an old dude trying to talk to me, yada, yada, yada. And I got proof that he was sexting me and shit like that. Like, it was nothing like that. It was just him talking shit with a 16, 17-year-old. Which, yeah, is bad morally, but not illegal. And so I think that's what the Doc's trying to say this whole time. And like I said, you could judge him and be mad at him, but there's people going off the walls and saying, no, the Doc is this, the Doc is that. I'm like, do you got proof? That's my thing. Do you got proof? Same thing with the Drake allegations. Drake's a pedo. Where's the proof? Oh, there's a video of him. That girl came out and said nothing wrong happened. Nothing wrong. There was no wrongdoing, no bullshit that happened. Well, no, I mean, he's just a weirdo. I was like, yeah, maybe. But he didn't do anything illegal or anything wrong. So like I said, if you don't got no proof and you're just answering and doing all this shit with your emotions, stay the fuck out. Stay the fuck out of it. Mind your business. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever happens to this guy doesn't affect me. But I'm just approaching this unbiasedly, as unbiased as I can. Like I said, I used to watch Doc streams. It's been a minute. And especially after the whole fucking, these allegations or these accusations came out, I stopped fucking with him completely. Like, the little bit I did fuck with him, I cut him cold turkey. Until it was proven that he's not what people say he is. Like I said, me personally, when it comes to kids, that's where I draw the line. Like, once it comes out that you're messing with kids, check my other streams, check out my other videos. I say this all the time. My line is children. I don't care what you had to prove or what you're doing. My line is children. I don't cross that line. Not for anybody. I don't defend nobody when they're fucking with kids. I don't do that shit. And so, like I said, fuck this guy. It's really fuck Doc until he has the proof, or until something gets proven that he gets exonerated for. But from my understanding and from what everything he's saying, 80% of that shit's probably true. Like, I say 80% of it, because I don't know the full behind the scenes stories, but he did go through a lawsuit with Twitch, and he won, or they settled. And so there was no wrongdoing, technically, no legal wrongdoing. People were making up stories. When the story first got out, they're saying he got arrested in Arizona. They're saying a whole bunch of crazy shit. They're saying that the girl that he was messaging supposedly, came out, and her family sued him. But it turns out it wasn't true. There were so many stories, and also just to be a man, and step up for what I said, because I did say that on the Dr. Diddler video. Yeah, I apologize to Dr. Disrespect. I didn't know if that story was true. There were so many stories about Dr. Disrespect coming out at that time. Probably should have fact checked it first before I actually went down with it. But yeah, apologies to Dr. Disrespect and his family. I didn't know that wasn't true, or it was. I probably shouldn't even said nothing. But yeah, apologies to you, big dog. But let's keep the shit pushing.
Actually had firsthand knowledge? then what they conveniently left out is, one, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting.
Every industry.
All right, so when he says internally, does he mean internally in the lawsuit that happened? Or was it internally just inside Twitch? Like he has some info saying it? Because I'm like, he's saying all this stuff, but there's no proof to back it. Like, is it coming on the lawsuit?
Managers and a Google career certificate
You know what I mean?
to help you get the skills.
Like, he needs to specifically tell me where he gets his info from.
And two, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images. Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened. I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it was defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
That's true. If that's true. If that is true, then yeah, what he's saying is correct. Like, there's so much shit going on in Twitch right now. They're allowing girls to have sex. There's literally a girl who had sex on camera. Literally had sex on. I don't know her name. She had sex on camera, and she got banned for a couple days, from my understanding. And I think it was only for a day. There's this other girl who literally doxed one of her viewers. She doxed him, put his full name out there and address, doxed him on stream, and fucking, I think she only had a week ban or something like that. I can't remember her name. I'm not even gonna guess the name. I'm just, that literally happened. There's other people caught whacking off on a stream, and they didn't realize the camera was on or not. Nothing happened to that. I think I can't remember if his channel got blocked or not. I don't know. Chat, let me know. But fucking, yeah, like, it's so much shit that happened on Twitch that they allowed. And for this, if what he's saying is true, which I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what he's saying is true. But he's speaking like real confidently like it is. So I'm gonna take it at face value until full proof comes out. Because honestly, like I said, I mean, there's a lot of things on both sides that don't add up. But let's keep this pushing.
How would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
Yep.
And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here. We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel. Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were illegal. You see, I engage with my community.
Yeah, because the way they got Doc out of there, they got him out quick. They got his ass out there quick. Like, it was so fast. Like, people were like, what the fuck? And so, going back to what he's saying, like, what would happen if somebody, leaked your messages and shit? Exactly. Because, I mean, if my messages got leaked, I would look fucking crazy, especially if they got out of context. Like, the messages between me and my homeboys that we be having. Of course, my homeboys being over the age of 20. But still, like I said, you get this out of context and then you spew a lie and say, oh, that person was underage when he said that. And you get enough people to believe you. Oh, yeah. I'm most definitely could paint a narrative. Especially with somebody as big as Doc. They'll believe it because the best thing, what the general public, what they like to see more than somebody succeeding is somebody falling. That's just general. That's how society works nowadays. It's just like we love seeing a great person fall because what are they doing for us? You know what I mean? We're at this bottom level. We haven't accomplished our dreams and goals. What are we doing with our life? You feel me? And so what will be the next best thing is to see somebody fall. They'll be like, oh, you see, that's what you get. That's what you get for trying to stream. Because if he was a no-name streamer, would they have came at him hard? Came at him hard like they did? No. But they came at him because he was Dr. Disrespect. They came at him crazy. They were talking so fucking crazy. And then yet, Chris Ava, or whatever her fucking name is, Mr. Beast's homegirl, she came out that she's a pedo and, has pedo intentions, has pedo cartoon drawings and everything. It's pretty obvious that she's a pedo. Pretty obvious. And so when that came out, people were like, no, you guys are misgendering her. And like they turned the whole argument around to misgendering versus being a pedo. They ignored the whole thing in general. Like it was crazy. I'm like, if you're gonna have a certain type of energy on somebody, keep that same energy for that certain topic. But motherfuckers pick and choose. It's something that Chris Rock said about like a year or so ago. It's called selective outrage. You get to select when you're outraged, or you get to put levels on your outrage versus just being just morally right. People don't look at the morality of things. They just look at it for the moment and what it is, or what it could be. Man, let's keep the shit pushing.
I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020, my ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with a Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community.
Yeah, who cares on this one, to be real?
I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right?
My bad.
Literally, the face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love.
Who cares,
on the website.
Like, just talk about the situation.
He was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter. He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it? We got zero support from this guy.
I mean,
and it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against.
That's not what we're trying to talk about. But
so after we signed with Twitch in 2019.
So if he was trying to paint a narrative that old boy had a grudge on him, okay, just say that. You know what I mean? Like the way he does this whole talking around points and stuff like that. I kind of do that. I ain't gonna lie. I got my situation. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, like get to the point, dog. Like, with all due respect.
We asked for a new partner manager, and just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time, just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's special operations team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
Okay.
That would have been the end. That should have been the end.
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some...
But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the...
Why did he have it out for you then?
He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember, that's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team. So a day later, on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a multi-year, a big-time arbitration. Okay, and
talk about that lawsuit.
Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't.
True.
Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report.
What the fuck is that?
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Oh, okay.
Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed.
That's
they didn't do
crazy.
anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not.
Yeah, so when he says internally, I just don't know if he just means them in the company or them in the lawsuit getting exposed or whatnot. And so the fact that, like I said, the fact that he's not in jail, if he was doing some shit like this, or the fact that he hasn't gotten into no legal trouble, if the shit that Cody kind of said was true, like I said, that's why I don't think Doc did it. That's why I don't think Doc is a diddler, because he'd probably be in jail right now. And if what he's saying is true, what Doc is saying is true, then yeah, they already escalated up to a point where it could have gotten up to law enforcement, and they didn't do anything about it, then that just shows me that, yeah, nothing happened. And so I kind of believe Doc a little bit more now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I believe him a little bit more, but at the same time, I still gotta see proof. Now, if he's gonna sue this dude, I don't think he can say too much, like on the real. Like, I don't think he can say too much if he's gonna sue him, because he cannot mess up his defamation lawsuit. He can say anything right now. He can release the messages and mess up his defamation lawsuit. He can go ahead and say, hey, you're defaming me now for what I said. And then it could be, it could turn a whole thing around. And so that's probably why I'm thinking he hasn't released the messages yet, because if you're in the middle of getting all your legal stuff ready for a lawsuit, then you can't release any information, talk about it at all. At least not in an incriminating, or not incriminating, but in a point where you would end up messing yourself up for that defamation lawsuit. Me personally, I don't think it's worth suing old boy. I mean, I probably would, but now that I'm thinking of it, Doc probably doesn't even have that money, or even a piece of that money that Doc lost. But actually, you know what? Forget what I said. Yeah, I'll still sue him. I still sue the shit out of him. Fuck that dude. If what he says is not true.
Constitutes sexting. The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me, while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were illegal in any way.
Yeah.
Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me, while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the
that's some bullshit too. Like, you know, you're not even gonna let me fight for myself. You're not even gonna let me defend myself. Now, at the end of the day, Twitch is its own company. It's not like it's anything that'll be legal or, you know, going through any legal trouble. Like, there's just a lawsuit, and so yeah, like if they never went to him and this and that, and he actually more or less won or they settled to his terms, then I think what Doc is saying is true. And so yeah, if they did not investigate, if they not even do thorough examinations, that actually makes sense why other people are banned. And, you know, those other people that were doing some crazy shit never got banned. You feel me? I don't know. Let's finish this shit. Fuck it.
partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case. But these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue. They didn't report any facts.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to see the
judge in
proof.
the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers? I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me. Right? Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mixed feelings out there for Doc right now, man. A lot of mixed feelings out there, man. They don't, you know, it's not really looking good for him. It's not looking bad for him either. Like I said, with just that video right there alone, he can just come back and start making money again. You know, if he ends up getting monetized on YouTube, he can just come back and start making money again. And, you know, his business as usual. He doesn't really have to come out and show the proof. I mean, there's going to be a few people out there saying, you know, he's a pedo. And, you know, and he can just say, fuck him and continue to make his money. Now, me personally, I don't like having that fucking title attached to my name. Like, if that ever happened, I'd be mad as fuck. Like, the fact, you know, just having that fucking title right there can destroy somebody's reputation and livelihood because, you know, you're taking somebody's work away. I mean, he lost over $100 million, and I'm not going to sit over here and be sad or, you know, going through it for a multi-millionaire's money that, you know, he didn't make another, you know, $100 million or something like that. I don't even know how much he's worth. But at the same time, you know, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Legally, from a legal standpoint, and what he's saying is true, he did nothing wrong. Now, morally, should he have been messaging an underage kid? No. And he fucked up. And so, like I said, he got too comfortable being where he was. He was talking shit, and, you know, he fucked up. It happens when you're at the top. Like, when you're in the top of your game, at the top of your lane, I mean, it happens. You know, it's not, you know, a unicorn to, you know, I'm not saying a unicorn on my fucking computer. Like, it happens. And so, you know, it is what it is. And he says he owns up to it, and he's being respectful, or not respectful, but he's holding himself responsible. Then, you know, I can respect it. You know, I'm not gonna judge him off no bullshit and nothing like that. Like, I can respect it if it's true. Like I said, I still need to see the proof that shit is true, because otherwise this whole fucking talking and everything, the whole comeback was for nothing. He's just, you know, spewing bullshit up everybody's ass. For his fans, this is enough. For his fans, this is enough to like, oh no, he did nothing wrong, fuck him. For me personally, I gotta see proof, like hardcore evidence. I need to see that real proof, because I mean, I'm not just gonna take his word for it. You feel me? But if, from my understanding, he's getting ready to sue Cody. So if that's true, then okay, we can go ahead and move forward and actually whatchamacallit, actually get this, you know, the shit popping, because I mean, it's not far-fetched to say that he's probably telling the truth. You know what I mean? Now, do I need proof? Yes. But do I feel like he's telling the truth? Yeah. Do I think he's a diddler? No, I don't think so. I do think he's a weirdo. He's probably weird. He probably has a weird time because I don't know if y'all remember the allegations or like right when this shit happened, all of a sudden this trans influencer came out of nowhere that worked with Doc and started exposing Doc at that moment, saying that Doc was messing with a transformer. Now that this person was over the age of over the age of 18, so I'm not really gonna hold Doc to what he does is private life, it's his business. And so, but everybody was like, "Oh, he's this and he's that." I mean, it's none of my business what he does. If he's bi-weekly, he's bi-weekly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna hold it against him. I don't think anybody should. Like, if he does end up being bi-weekly, if y'all know what I mean, bi-curious. But other than that, I mean, I don't think I don't think he really needs to do too much more. Versus when this whole shit first started, like he's not like he doesn't strike me as a fucking EDP. Y'all remember what happened with him where he tried to actually meet up with minors. Like this shit, if what he's saying is true, then yeah, he's pretty much done. But I just need the proof. I need like the full on proof. I don't even need the messages. I just need him to start suing old boy. And if he wins, that means what the other side was saying was bullshit. Like if he legally wins, I don't care about it anymore. We can go ahead and continue back with Doc. But until then, I kind of need proof. That's kind of where I stand on it. Nikocado. Nikocado came back. I mean, I don't know too much about Nikocado. Matter of fact, let's see. What's his name? Nikocado, Avacado. So this guy was getting, this guy was making food streams. So, so this is what this nigga was looking like. This nigga was big as shit. He was bigger than me. Probably as big as me. Let's see.
And freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables. Try for.
This is what this dude look like. Keep out on that.
And if you are a mother, that means you make milk. And if you make milk, you are a cow.
So this is a motherfucking. So this dude was over here, fucking crashing out. This was 7 months ago, and I think that was his last upload, from my understanding. And so yeah, this dude was big on stream. This dude had 4 million subscribers. Like holy shit! Like imagine if we had fucking 1 million. Shit, we'd be going crazy on this channel. But yeah, I mean, this dude was going big. He was eating food. I don't want to play too much of his old videos. He's annoying as fuck. But I guess we can go on to his new video. And so he lost that weight. Look at him now. Look at dog now. I don't know if he's, I don't know his orientation or what he be doing on the side, but just look at dog. He lost the fucking weight. That actually inspires me too. But people are saying he's oh, my bad. I'm over here. So yeah, dude lost a shitload of weight. Like look at that. And he already has 17 million views in one day. #1 on trending. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna watch most of this video. I'll probably watch the first 5 minutes, but dog, he lost that fucking weight. He lost that fucking weight. Like, hate him or love him, you gotta give him the dude props. Dude probably went to the gym or probably was handling his business. Lost that fucking weight. I gotta give him props. That should be hard too, man. Especially when you gain weight and you get used to a fucking cycle, it kills you. And you have to go right back into that routine where you're working out again. You have fucking routine and everything. Like it can be hard. I'm telling you, like I'm getting back in it now. I mean, I don't know if y'all remember. I was, you know, I was pretty much, I pretty much had a mini heart attack. I had a mini heart attack. And so I know how this shit is. Like when you just don't take care of your body and shit like that. I'm seeing that now. And I'm making plans and preparations. Like, I'm fat as fuck now, but I'm actually making plans and preparations. I'm already down like 5 pounds now, which ain't much compared to what I got to lose. So my plan is to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. That's the plan. Hopefully, God willing, I get there. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Lose 100 pounds in 1 year. That would be amazing. But yeah, no, and I know how hard that shit is. So props to him. And yeah, let's get this shit going though. Because honestly, I don't like the overall. I don't like the dude's content. I saw him. He always struck me as annoying. So we'll probably just get through this real quick. Chat, bear with me. Let's get it going.
Steps ahead.
2 steps ahead.
I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring.
What?
It's compelling. It's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's hypocritical, but I mean, you're displaying all that shit on your channel. Like that's what made you big in the first place. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but all the unhealthy behavior online, you were like the forefront. You were the lead man on this shit. So I don't know where he's getting at, but let's keep it pushing.
Thirsty for distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I feel...
Goddamn, YouTubers and their monologues, dog. Like this is the shit I'm trying to avoid. Like these monologues be killing me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be trying to stay away from these damn monologues. Like YouTubers, me included, I fall into that trap where I just start fucking monologuing. Like just get to the point, motherfucker. Like goddamn.
As if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume.
Bear with me, chat. I don't want to hear his monologue either.
So I
am
the villain because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year.
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, I guess I'm one of those consumers. But like, dog, stop with this fucking monologue, dog. You're not no fucking nuanced fucking villain or whatever. Like everybody tries to put this persona out there that they're much more intelligent than everybody else, and in reality they're just as stupid as everybody else. But like I give them props for the weight loss, but dog, all you have to do is be like, hey, my weight loss journey, this is how it goes, this is how it went. You don't have to do this whole fucking I'm a villain, the people consuming, like shut the fuck up. Just get to the point, motherfucker. Like stop monologuing. Everybody likes to monologue. This ain't no Saturday Night Live sketch. Just monologue, nigga. God damn.
For as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain, stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants, influence the ants.
Influence.
Brainwash the ants.
Oh my gosh.
You are the ants.
We are.
Today I woke up from a very long dream.
I wonder how long you had to
And I
practice
also
that
woke up.
monologue. I wonder how long you had to practice that monologue. Dog woke up, started painting his face like the Joker and shit. Oh
Having
man,
lost 250 pounds off of my body.
good job on you, dog. I'll give you that.
Yet just yesterday, people
I remember
were
this
calling
motherfucker
me
was
fat
fat.
and sick and
Oh yeah, you work, huh?
and
You work.
irrelevant.
Shit, I don't hide it either. I'm fat as fuck too, dog.
People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet.
True.
And yet I've still managed to stay 2
Yeah.
steps ahead
I mean,
of everyone.
you just lost weight, dog. I mean, it's not. You didn't fucking. Look how he's doing it. Look how he's trying to, like, dog.
Joke's on you.
Is this like an audition tape to be the next Joker or something? Like, dog, you're not gonna get it, homie. Let it go.
Check it out, okay?
Great DraftKings offer and NFL Plus. I feel like I just
Best touchdown.
That dude he's just mono
You want old school?
audition tape for a
dirty.
Batman
That's dirty.
movie or some bullshit.
Customers
You
scored
guys
the
looking
free
at the
offer and
fucking
a month
camera
free
like,
NFL
dog,
Plus preview.
it's not that serious, bro. You just got in shape, man. That's good for you, dog.
Oh. Mr.
It's hard. It's a hard watch, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is a hard watch for me because I'm like, this dude's weird. Overall, the dude's just weird, and he likes doing weird stuff, man. Like even when he was fat, he was doing weird shit. Like I couldn't even consume a 30 seconds of his content, dog. Especially on TikTok. Like, oh man, that shit. I make sure to block everybody who shared this shit like immediately. That shit was just a hard watch. This is going to be a hard watch, y'all. So bear with me. We got 22 more minutes to go. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna watch this whole thing.
Oh, you're so
Dog, I don't care about your parent. I mean, like, what was your 2 steps ahead about?
You're so cute. Yeah. You look that. You look like a big green ball. Yeah, you look like a big green avocado.
Now you're talking to your parent. Hey, homie, like,
Ever. Yeah. Oh,
let's see, bro.
Ooh.
You need to say bullshit again. All right, let's go over here.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Noodle. Oh. Oh.
You the
my
same bullshit
God.
again, dog.
Here, let me give you your mush. What? Here. Try some.
Can your parent even adjust that shit? I feel like that parent probably needs special food and shit. But like, I don't know. I'm done, chat. Like, I don't know if he says something amazing or magical at the end. Is he just eating this shit? I'm not gonna watch this bullshit. Him chopping up. Oh, he ate this whole shit. Nah, I ain't trying to see this bullshit, dog.
Look how red my lips got. Wow.
I don't care, dog. Anyways, I'm done. That was a hard watch, y'all. I ain't gonna front with y'all. That was a hard watch. That was a hard watch because I'm like, dog, like you talk about how people, this was my social experiment, and you're saying this and that. You're saying how people treated you and this and that. Saying that it was an experiment for me to lose weight, but you're eating the same bullshit, dog. You know what I mean? I'm over here cheering for you. I'm over here like, and I don't even like your content, but I'm cheering for you because somebody else's success. You know, I make sure to cheer on them because I'm like, I don't care. Like I said, if I don't consume your content, that's cool. But you know, when I see other people succeeding, I cheer them on, man. Because I mean, I'm not a hater. There ain't no hate in my bones. There's no hate in my blood. I don't got no hate in my blood. So if anybody's succeeding in life, I ain't never gonna talk bad about that person. And there's a lot of motherfuckers out here, and some of the shit he did say was true. but he kept fucking monologuing, and I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear the message because the messenger was already too busy monologuing and trying to fucking act and shit in his video. Like, dog, I'm not here to see your content, dog. I'm just, hey, I was actually interested to hear like the journey he took to what happened during his journey. He worked out and started lifting weights or some shit, but dude kept fucking monologuing. So, congratulations, dog. But you gotta chill out on that monologue, bro. Like, it's not even that, you know, you're just weird, bro. I ain't gonna front. It's weird. But yeah, let's keep this shit pushing. But yeah, so congratulations to dog. It's just like it looks in poor taste when he's eating the same bullshit all over again. Like, is he doing this, or does he have like a calorie deficit? You know, where you just cannot gain weight. But nah, that wouldn't be true because he was fatter in the beginning. But either way, eating that amount of fucking chow mein or whatever the fuck that was, nah, that's not good for you, homie. And I'm not talking shit. Like I said, I know I'm fat as fuck, but still at the same time, I'm like, dog, if you're saying you're on this journey or you want a social experiment, why are you doing it again, bro? Like, hey, you in shape. And, you know, fuck you can go be as weird as you can, just, you know, and healthy as you can. You feel me? Like, if you're going to be whatever you want to be, at least try to be healthy while you do it. That's what I say. But yeah, that was, what's his face? Nico Avacado. 2 steps ahead, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I always hate those ASMR streams, especially the ones where you eat. Like, what's his name? Phantom. Fucking, like, yeah, Phantom, that dude be, you know, on the streams where he be eating and shit. Like, dog, like, ain't nobody trying to hear you chomping down on food, dog. They be talking shit about him, I ain't gonna lie. They be talking so much shit on him. That's probably what I should be doing. I'd probably have a live stream and just start eating, chomp down in front of y'all. But yeah, let's check out this Minecraft movie, though. Everybody's been saying, or the Minecraft movie trailer. Supposed to have Jack Black. My reaction. I'm reacting, motherfucker. But they're saying this movie looks bad, like it's gonna be a flop, which is crazy because I think they said, I heard that they spent almost like $200 million on this movie, which is crazy. Like, the amount of budget that most of these movie studios be having is crazy. Like, the amount of money, like the fucking, like, for example, the Marvels from Disney and shit. They spent $200 million making a piece of shit movie. They didn't even make the money back. They lost money in the process. I think it was like $350 million to market the movie, and it was shit. Like, and they're saying that this movie had almost a $200 million budget. But yeah, let's see. This is Minecraft. Teaser. Is it not a... Okay, let's see.
Right this way.
That Jason Momoa? Man, they just found any reason to fucking throw him in this movie, probably. What the fuck? They got him. He always be wearing the goofiest shit. I swear he'd be doing. There was this other movie called Slumberland. He was wearing some goofy shit in that shit or something like that. I never saw it, but I was seeing some of the outfits or the fits on that shit. He was wearing some goofy shit. They always got him wearing some goofy, crappy shit.
What the hell?
Anything you can
can dream about here, you can make.
So keep it real, y'all. I've never played Minecraft. My brother loves that game, or he used to love it. Like he used to play it on 360. I tried to get into it, but I just never could, bro. That game was just it wasn't exciting. It wasn't killing me like me. I played Madden, 2K. I play God of War. All these other games are like exciting and have some excitement to it. Like this game, it never really pulled me or never really was exciting to me. It never had that feel, the action feel for me. So, shit. No offense to anybody that's working on this movie or not, but it wasn't it for me. All due respect too. Yeah, it just never was it for me. But shout out, and I think Jack Black's in this boy. But from my understanding, he is in this shit because look, he's over here. Trailer looks pretty. It looks alright. Like I said, I don't know why any of these characters are there or whatnot, but
Who are you?
I
I'm Steve.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
yeah, I mean, it's cool that Jack Black's coming back and doing like video game movies. He does the Mario movies, and he's doing this one too. I mean, he's probably doing what he loves because I remember he said he retired from acting, and he only ever do a movie if it's like video game. From my understanding, that's what he said or some shit. And then Jim Carrey's doing the same thing. Like if he does it for something that he loves or something like he's doing, he'll come back to it like that. I mean, that's cool. I just don't know if this movie's gonna hit though. Like I don't like a lot of people play Minecraft, but like I don't know if the people that actually go to movies or go to the movies play Minecraft. Like what is this? What is the ticket sales gonna look like for this movie? Oh, but I just, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The graphics. I mean, they look all right, but they look kind of like a fucking Clash of Clans, fucking trailer or fucking commercial, like Clash of Clans. Like that has that budget level. Like I don't think they put a lot of money into this. Like they're saying there's a lot of movie. Like there's rumors that this movie cost up to $200 million to make, and then I'm seeing it now, and I'm like, man, I don't even know if that was even they even made that much. I don't know if that movie with that money was mainly just to pay the actors. Like maybe like Jason Momoa got like fucking 10 million. Everybody got like 10 million or some BS like that, and I don't know. But I'll give it. I mean, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Like I don't play Minecraft. This might be something I'll take my brother to go see or something like that. But I don't play Minecraft like that. So I mean, anybody, any Minecraft people out there, this is your time.
Right this way.
Oh shit! It's right by my birthday. Oh shit! Yeah, I'll probably go see us on my birthday then. All right. I don't know, but shit, I'm just here, yo. I'm talking nothing but shit. Oh my gosh! They said if Son Goku met Jesus, I don't even want to see that bullshit. I've been seeing videos of this dude. I don't even know who this dude is. Girls been saying he's cute. Oh yeah, shout out to Tommy Richmond. He dropped Thought You Would Have Won. I already saw it and reacted to it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, probably, shout out to West Side Live. Yeah, he probably has a couple things to say about it. Because I'm like, yeah, everybody likes like the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is everybody's in love with this with Shadow and Keanu's voice and shit. But it's just the opposite with this shit. Like it's just going crazy. And I've been seeing this scene with Darth Vader in it for a minute. But thing is, as good as it is, I love me a good Vader scene. I just don't see myself playing the Outlaws game. I just don't. Like the graphics were buggy. The slide was weird. I mean, I don't see myself reacting, actually seeing that movie. Yeah, I don't see myself. What the fuck? Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, they did. Kai's Not Wrong. So, yeah, I was seeing this shit on Facebook the other day, and they're like, fucking Tyler, because the girl that said we friends though. Supposedly, that boy crying too. What's his name? Yeah, shout out to Casanat, dog, but damn. You know what? Why not? This is Tom Cruise.
So listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197
Where are
for
they?
car insurance. Thank you.
The universe is talking to us.
Man, Tom Cruise is so good in this fucking movie. You should got. Shout out to Tom Cruise, though. That was like one of the best roles I ever seen him play. I hear he still fucking dances and shit, but I don't want to play too much because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Shout out to Asmon Gold. Man. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing is fucking the new Minecraft movie and Nico Avacado one or that bullshit. Like I said, I mean, everybody, and you can see, and also the Dr.Disrespect shit. I mean, you see, everybody has their own side or whatnot. All right, yeah. So, they have their own take on that shit. But so we gonna go move this shit to X. That's cool with y'all. 'Cause honestly, I mean, we just chilling tonight. I'm actually gonna try to bring this live stream to 2 hours. So we'll see. I'm trying to stretch this bitch. So just bear with me. All right, we're on X now. Oh, hold up. Let me switch it up officially. But yeah, we're gonna move this party over to X. I'm trying to push this stream as far as it can go, just to see where we land. Because all these streamers be doing this shit for like 5-6 hours. They be doing this like an actual job and shit. And so I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and try it myself.
Who you calling Hulk Hogan?
They call it Hulk Hogan.
Motherfucker, fuck. You know what? Blocking your ass. Blocking your ass. Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Oh. Hunty. Hulk Hogan? Hulk blocking.
Baby, that.
I'm talking about Hulk Hogan.
Shout out to Nikki, dog. Fucking. That's funny as fuck. You should do look like Hulk Hogan, too. All right, let's see. There was a goal seeing this video. Man, fucking Twitter be having all these porn threads and shit like that. I'm like, dog, do y'all have this issue too, where it's just like a porn thread and they always keep coming, like no matter how much? Sorry, that was a bad joke. But yeah, they always keep posting that shit on your stream. Gosh, damn. Oh, shit. That alligator got fucked up. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga ain't gonna be on the crocodile hunter too. Shit. Gosh, damn. Blueface, like, that man's struggling. Like, I look like I'm struggling too, but shit. And it's crazy though, because they both in fucking, they're both in fucking jail and prison and shit. Like, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't keep up with these people, but that's crazy. Man, that boy look like he's struggling, dog. He look like a runaway slave. Oh, snap. Oh, no, we fighting. He said Duke Dennis couldn't believe Phantom taxed a random person off their food at Drewski's event. Oh, no, we fighting at that point. Oh, yeah, no, if you put your hands on my food, we fighting. We straight fighting. Nah, fuck you. I don't give a fuck if you're AMP or whatever the fuck you part of. Nah, fuck that. You're not touching my food, dog. You know, I'm a fat boy too, dog. Nah, we fighting at that point. The food's all over the place. Duke Dennis is like this, missing his eyebrows and shit. Phantom's like, oh my God. I'm whipping some. Oh shit. That shocked the shit. Oh shit. Y'all seeing this shit? Oh shit. Gollum. That's gonna give me nightmares. Oh shit. Yo, this nigga turned into Gollum, man. These filters be killing me. Uh-oh. What are you talking about?
Would have to ingest. This would be how much cocaine somebody would have to ingest to kill them. This is the approximate number of prescription pills one would have to ingest to kill them.
Oh, man.
This is the amount of heroin the average person would have to ingest to kill them.
Ooh.
Fentanyl? You're going to have to bring that camera up here real close to see it. This much fentanyl would kill you and I.
I don't even see it.
They put fentanyl in cocaine. They put fentanyl in heroin.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was hearing something like that. Like the drugs now are getting boosted with fentanyl and shit like that. And they're putting in opioids and shit like that. Like the drug epidemic now has nothing but fentanyl in it. It's crazy.
They put fentanyl, as we already know and talked about, into counterfeit pills. It's odorless. It's tasteless. You don't know it's there. And when you find out it's there, it's too late. You won't even know it. You'll be dead. 2,500 people would be killed by that amount of fentanyl.
Ooh.
Does that sound like a drug to you? Does that sound more like a poison? I was a police officer for 31 years, and during my time in narcotics, I'd never heard of fentanyl. In homicide, I saw many, many tragic things. I saw people that were killed by shootings, stabbings, beatings. Nothing that I saw at that particular time would have ever prepared me to.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah, nah, like, watch out. Like, if y'all doing drugs and shit, man, like me, I'm drug free, yo. I don't fuck with weed. I don't do anything because they be lacing weed now and shit. Like, drug dealers, like, now are knowingly lacing shit with fentanyl now. Or they're dabbing fentanyl in weed to give it a crazier high. But, dog, like, stay away from that fentanyl, dog. Like, fentanyl, that will kill you. That'll literally kill you. Like, there's probably a bunch of people from my old hood that are dying or suffering from fentanyl and shit like that. And they don't even know it. Like, they think it's just a random drug or something. But, nah, this shit will kill you, dog. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Top 5 opponent. This is a moment. Top 5 opponent. This is NIU's first win against a top 10 opponent ever. And for people who need context, you wore this jersey. It's deep for you. Why?
Yeah, I'm so proud of our kids, the coaches, just everybody. They believe.
Man.
They believe.
Oh, don't cry, coach. Come on. Straight that chin up.
You told your guys this week.
Man, that probably meant a lot to him, though, man. Shout out to Thomas Hammond. Northern Illinois, that was a crazy-ass game, though. I wish I would have streamed that shit. That was a crazy-ass game out here. Man. Notre Dame, man, that's my mom's favorite school. Man, y'all. Let me see how much y'all lost by before I even start shitting on y'all. Because I'm like, Notre Dame lost to who? To who? All right, so who did they lose to? They lost 16-14. It was a close game, too. Northern Illinois. Man, I've only heard of this school once ever, and that was random, like years ago. They lost to, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. It wasn't that bad, but still, you were a top 5 ranked school. Like, did all Notre Dame's team just leave or something? Like, did they get drafted or whatnot? Like, I don't know too much about Notre Dame, but damn. That's crazy.
You didn't need anyone to be a superhero.
They should lose their ranking on total.
Their best.
They're fifth ranked in the nation.
Did you see out there?
They listened to what I said. I told them all week, we don't need luck. We just got to be our best. And they was their best today. And we was able to get it.
And he's already crying. It's just the beginning of the season.
Where's this emotion coming from for you?
You know, all these guys that have been with our program, been through the ups and downs, and they continue to fight. You know, it's like they my kids. I'm happy for the adversity to push through. You know, no matter the situation.
Shout out to the coach, man. That's what's up.
I just couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers gonna be running them gases. You'll be running them sprints in practice now, motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be suffering at practice now. Y'all lost to an unranked team. You motherfuckers are ranked 5th in the nation, and y'all lost to this sorry, no-name fucking school. No offense. Shout out to y'all, but still. Oh, man. Film is going to be horrible. Going over film this week is going to be horrible. Fucking practice is going to be terrible. Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to know what bullshit y'all going to be going through in practice. Y'all motherfuckers are going to be running gassers until the end of the season, motherfuckers. Oh, my gosh. I used to hate gassers. All that shit used to kill me. Every time we lost a game, if we ever lost a game when I was back in high school, we lost a game to a sorry-ass school, they make us run gassers. Shit. I used to hate the fuck out of gassers. All right, let's see.
Back to him professionally. Was he working on any projects that were
coming? Yes.
Or what was a lot of people are talking?
Okay, first off, RIP to Rich Homie Quan. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite song from him is Walk Through. That's still the hardest song to this day. Like, every time I hear it, I'm just like, I feel like the boss. And so just RIP to Rich Homie Quan. Now, as far as his career was going, I mean, it's sad to see because nobody was fucking with Rich Homie Quan when he was alive. Nobody was fucking with him. Now everybody, all these rappers are coming out now. You know, after Rich Homie Quan reached out to most of you rappers, say, hey, man, let's collab, let's do music together, this and that. Ain't none of y'all niggas reached out to Rich Homie Quan. Ain't none of y'all actually try to help him out and this and that. There's a few of y'all that were close to him, but the majority of you niggas weren't actually trying to fuck with Rich Homie Quan, dog. And that sucks because he had so much shit going on. Like, I don't know if they stopped fucking with him because of those videos of him and his son where he's smoking weed. I doubt it, but there was he had a whole bunch of controversy about that. About they're trying to take his kid away. I don't know what really happened overall, but there was some bullshit that happened, and so I don't know what everybody was trying to do or what was the intentions, but nobody fucked with Homie Quan. At a certain point, they just said, "Nah, we're not working with Rich Homie Quan," because he was trying to put music out. I think I followed him on Instagram or fucking Facebook or something. He was still trying to put music out. Ain't nobody trying to hear what he was saying. Nobody. And I'm like, I'm hearing I'm seeing all these RIP to the GOAT, RIP to the dog. Yo, you niggas were not helping him out. Y'all niggas were not cool with him like that. Not really. So it's crazy. When somebody dies, now it's time to give this person their flowers. Now it's time to be like, oh, this dog's cool, man. This dude's straight, et cetera, et cetera. Now it's time. Nah, you guys be picking and choosing, dog. And so Rich Homie Quan's dad says Quan just finished a 25-song project and has over 2,000 released songs. I mean, I hope now motherfuckers actually want to collab with those songs and actually want to be featured in that shit. But I mean, I guess we'll see. But yeah, dog, it's crazy to me how they treated him when he was alive. They didn't really care about his shit. You know what I mean? All the dudes he brought up and everything, or he came up with, nowhere to be found, man. But condolences out to his family, RIP to Rich Homie Quan. And Jumpman Germ. Season just started. AD already injured on my career team. What the fuck is this, dog? I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that shit look wild as shit. Nigga look like he look like a crackhead he looked like a rapper that fell off and turned into a crackhead. Oh, yeah, dude be glazing. Bron. Ooh, Triple G. Fucking Triple G didn't feel that shit. And Triple G was a dog, man. Jake almost beat destroying that challenger games 5 years ago. He's definitely ISO. I don't know about all that. Paul's sisters. Fucking. I don't even like those motherfuckers. Oh, man. Shit.
Sugar in a baby's brain is called ADHD. Sugar in an adult brain is called dementia and Alzheimer's.
Oh, shit.
Sugar in your eyes is called glaucoma. Sugar in your teeth is called cavities. Sugar on your skin is called aging. Sugar in your sleep is called insomnia.
What?
Sugar in your blood is called diabetes. Excess sugar in your body is called cancer.
Oh.
Sugar and alcohol kill good bacteria in your gut. So now that you know this, how do you detox from processed sugar?
Oh, fuck.
Probiotics with lactobacillus help metabolize sugar and increase the good bacteria in your gut. L-glutamine helps reduce sugar cravings, and obviously cutting back on processed and packaged snacks and foods.
I mean, yeah, shout out to y'all. That's crazy. Screaming and swear at your wife because you talk to black people in a public restaurant.
over, bro. No way.
You want to show motherfucker? Hey, you mind your motherfucking business if you know what the fuck that you call the police if you don't leave. I don't give a fuck about you and the police, homie.
Yes.
Call the goddamn law.
He crashed it out. He sounds black during the whole thing. I'm gonna crash out in this motherfucker. So you're screaming and swearing at your wife because she talked to black people in the restaurant. Hey, dog. Listen, if your husband's racist, I mean, that's probably going to be the first thing he does. This dude just crashing out. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude looked like he was crashing out, like he was mad as fuck. Like he had too many margaritas. Old girl looked like she already had too many margaritas already. Shit. Yeah, dog looked like he was ready to crash out on some bullshit. On the real. Yeah, just bear with me. We honestly, I'm trying to get this stream past 2 hours. So I mean, hey, I'm not trying to do anything extra special. I'm just scrolling, talking shit. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. All 2 of you that actually tune into this podcast. I know it's late night. You probably want to do something else. Probably are doing something else on Saturday night. But for those of you that actually tuned in, that came in, I appreciate you. I'm not trying to go crazy. Every child killed in a mass shooting the last 2 years was killed by a transgender shooter. I don't know, like Matt Wallace, man, I don't even follow this dude. His stuff just comes out on my timeline.
What's your best impersonation? Your favorite.
Aaron Spears is like one of the best impersonation or person that impersonates this and that. Now, like I said, I'm not saying he's my favorite comedian or whatnot. Like, I don't know what the shit happened in that lawsuit where supposedly he sexually assaulted a kid with Tiffany Haddish. I don't know what happened with that shit. But clearly he's out and about, so I mean, I don't know if there's some legal issues he probably got into. But other than that, I don't know why I brought that shit up because of the whole doc shit. But other than that, like this dude is like one of the best impersonation artists out there.
Anything that's new feels like a new child. But I love Tony Soprano because one, it's a white guy, Italian, and nobody expects you to do that. Ask me a question.
Tony, what did you do with the body?
Like, doesn't fucking matter what I did with the fucking body. All the guys are gonna fucking bury it. Show, Pussy, Christopher. They know their fucking position. I'm from the king of New Jersey. I run a fucking underbush. Uncle Junior Johnny fucking Shack. Man, you can bury it behind a fucking bottom pig. It doesn't matter. It goes wherever the fucking saying goes.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie, Sage still, I think she'd be high half the time during the podcast. No shit. I think this motherfucker be high. I remember that one fucking interview she had with fucking Dana White. She thought this motherfucker was Joe Rogan. she tried to clean that shit up too with Joe Rogan, Dana White, whatever.
Like, I'm watching your mouth when you do it. Is that the key?
Like, like I said, notes. Tony is ish. Talk about my sister Jadish. Uncle Junior Johnny fucking Shack. So then you gotta have that metal at AJ. We go down to Subio's, Artie, fucking Bukas. He's got the better guy with the good fucking gravy.
That's a different language you just spoke.
Yeah.
That's literally a different language.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna get you. They gonna get you. So let me stop you there. You said I cured my 13 AIDS patients. Yeah. So you had 13 patients.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all don't know who Dr. Sebi is, pretty much he's a healer. He's not even a doctor. He's an actual healer from Africa. Healer from Africa who literally cured AIDS and was showing people a way on how to cure your AIDS, like just all diseases in general, following a strict vegan diet that would literally cure your AIDS, and then meditating, and he did a whole bunch of different stuff. And he was a healer. He's not a doctor. But you go through this program, and you would literally cure whatever disease you had. Like left eye, Lisa Lopez was trying to make him public, and so many people tried to make him public and were mysteriously killed. And so it was crazy because he cured. This has been years ago. This is like people know about this dude, but it's not like the general public doesn't really know too much about Dr. Sebi. Like Dr. Sebi was, he was a healer, and he died on some racketeering charges mysteriously. And his program is still online. Like his daughters and his sons, if I think he has sons, they're still putting his work out there because he figured out that most diseases are caused or in some way related to mucus, the mucus in the body. If you get rid of all the mucus in your body and it doesn't stay in your body, you get rid of it naturally, you can literally cure any disease in your body. Like from my understanding, that was the whole thing that was an uproar about Dr. Sebi. You can literally cure anything in your body that could be known as a disease, and even anything bad with your body can be cured. Like I don't even know what he said, like 80-90% of all diseases can be cured through his diet, which destroys mucus. And he figured that out, and he was curing people left and right. And so the government came for him because he was doing it in Africa. And then when he moved down here, if I'm not mistaken, he had I can't remember how many patients he had that he cured. Like he legally beat the government in court, in Supreme Court, beat the government because the government was saying that he was lying, that he didn't find a cure to cancer. The government was saying he didn't have the cure. Like they're calling him a liar. And so the government, they sued him, or they're trying to pretty much put him in legal. They were saying he was a liar, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but he came in with all his patients. He brought all his patients to testify. He had over almost 100 some patients, and brought their medical documents and all their medical records, and he proved that he had cured their disease or cancer, AIDS or sickness, everything. He proved to the court, or the Supreme Court, that he cured their disease. And they had no choice but to rule it in his favor because he brought the proof and he showed all the documents. They went to get their health documents themselves. They told Dr. Sebi, bring him to bring the documents. And then they're like, we don't believe you. They went to go get the documents themselves, and they had no choice but to go with the story he put. And so he literally beat the court system, and he proved that he actually found a cure for AIDS. But they did not publicize this court. It somehow went under the rug. Hardly anybody knows about it. You tell anybody who's Dr. Sebi, they don't know who the hell this is. This man should be up there with the black greats or the African greats of this country, and somehow nobody knows who he is. And so along the way, like, it's crazy. He should be up there with the African greats. He should be up there with the African greats, and somehow nobody knows who Dr. Sebi is. It's crazy. Nobody knows who he is. Like, you can't ask anybody down the street or anything. Nobody knows who Dr. Sebi is. Very few people know who he is, and they made sure. And I don't know if it's the government. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble. I doubt it. But yeah, nobody knew who Dr. Sebi was. And when I talked about Dr. Sebi on my last, what's called a YouTube channel, I had a YouTube channel years ago called King Barco. And right when I started talking about Dr. Sebi, my channel got demonetized, or not demonetized, like just straight up terminated. They straight up terminated my channel, which is crazy. I hope that doesn't happen to this one, but yeah, right when I started talking about Dr. Sebi, channel gets terminated. It's crazy. And so, yeah, now Dr. Sebi actually found a cure to cancer, and it was not even a medicine that they can sell, because pharmaceutical companies are infamous for selling medicine that don't really work, and they sell medicines left and right, and most of the time they don't even work. When it comes to things like this, supposedly they still haven't found a cure to cancer or HIV or this and that. They'll give you like small little pill dosages that'll keep it in control or something, but it's not even a cure like that. Like, he found a cure. He cured it from their bodies. And so, what was it, back into, like, probably a year after this interview, I think, or a couple months after his interview, he got arrested on racketeering charges, random racketeering charges. Like, they didn't even tell him what it was or what really happened. But they had him in custody, and he mysteriously died in police custody. Mysteriously died in police custody. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, she died mysteriously when she brought Dr. Sebi out. She went on MTV and put him out and made a whole session about it, about him having a cure and this and that. She brought him out, and RIP to Left Eye. She mysteriously was killed a couple months later in a car accident. Then fast forward to, and supposedly this would also cured Magic Johnson's HIV or whatnot. Supposedly, I don't know the specifics on that, but supposedly that's what cured it. And then fast forward to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was doing a documentary on this, and somehow he was mysteriously killed in his own hood by some random person running up on him, shooting him in his own hood, where he's surrounded by rolling 60s. All gang members and this and that, mysteriously dies because of, mysteriously gets killed. And so there's a lot of fucking, a lot of shit going on that I don't know if it, like I said, a lot of conspiracy theorists, see that, this is there was some bullshit, and the government's coming after these people. I mean, I don't know. I want to say it, but at the same time, I don't even want to get involved with this shit. But at the same time, just keeping it real, they probably killed Dr. Sebi. I mean, the government's killed. It's not the first time the government's killed a famous black man or man who should be famous. And, they killed, the Martin Luther King family. Also, back in 1999, they had sued the government for having any involvement in the death of Martin Luther King. And it was proven that they had some type of involvement in Martin Luther King's death. I don't know if you guys knew that, but the King family actually sued the government, or actually took the government to court. And they actually won and proved that the government had some involvement. Oh, shit. But yeah, they won and proved that the government had some involvement with the death of their father, or death of Martin Luther King. And the way he died was crazy. They say he was alive and conscious on the way to the hospital. And when they were operating on him, he was still awake, and everything. They're about to give him his anesthesia, or whatever they call it, so to pull the bullet out. But he was awake. He was talking. There's nurses there, black nurses too. They said government officials came in. They said, stop operating on that nigga. Like, supposedly this is where it went down. My understanding. The nurses said that the government official said, stop operating on that nigga. And supposedly they grabbed a pillow and smothered him to death. Like, supposedly they came in the middle of his operation when they're pulling the bullet out. They said, stop operating on him. And they killed him while he was under anesthesia. anesthesia, whatever the fuck you call it. And so it's crazy. And you see all this whole led to a whole can of worms and shit like that. I mean, I don't want no issues with the government. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I'm good. I don't want no issues as it becomes real. But yeah, that's some bullshit. All right, so let's see what's going on here.
He's gonna try and hit us again.
Oh, fuck that mirror.
Yep. It's on video.
You got a cab?
Again,
We did. They're on the way. I'm filming everything. We got 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 everything, man. We got everything. They're still on the road.
Baby girl, they got you on video. That's her truck. If she was driving the truck, that makes sense.
No, I was in the lane. We both have it on video.
Oh, man.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, let's just wait on the police. No, I'm waiting on the police.
Hell no.
Please go. Please go to your car.
Yeah, go to your car, man. You know you did something wrong. Ah, man, now she's fighting with the police. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. We got to watch the Rams, but... yeah, they booked her in, man. Shit, that's what jazz get, kind of. Shit. What the fuck?
Don't read him nothing, HT. Tell that fucking nigga to go find it himself.
Well, yes, sir. Listen, let's just stick with the Americans for now.
And then we got this fucking
The
British
Naturalization
guy
Act.
here. Like, bro, you're with the standard guy. Yo, you're British, right?
Bro,
You don't know your fucking. You don't know your. You don't know your fucking.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, my. Aaron, you're in a hostile
And I'm not
area,
scared
bro.
to have conversation with you guys. It's not a
Man, I'm over here looking for the government now. I talked about Dr.Disrespect. I'm like, oh, shit. What did I get into? All right, let's run this shit back. So this is an all-white space on X, which is crazy that X allows this shit where there's an all-white space. So, I mean, I guess since there are all black, I'm pretty sure there's a black party, black space. But the fact is, like, when it's an all-white party, though, they usually say nigga and shit like that. And, of course, Myron's ass is over here grifting and trying to shield to the motherfuckers. I don't even mad. I'm like, Myron, what the fuck were you doing there in the first place? But the thing is, Myron's been known to be, get content off fucking grifting and fucking being, hanging out with white supremacists like Nick Fuentes and shit like that, or white extremists. And so he's known to be doing that type of shit where and I don't even think he believes in that shit. I think he just tries to get content off that because, they've been demonetized multiple times for some bullshit. Myron himself, he's wore the fucking KKK fucking mask. And so it don't surprise me that he's just trying to fuck around with these spaces. Is that a fucking Nazi? Yeah.
Don't read him nothing, HT. Tell that fucking nigga to go find it himself.
Well,
Yes, sir. Listen, let's just stick.
That's so funny hearing a nigga said in an Australian accent. It sounds like an Australian accent. That's that nigga. I can't even repeat that. I can't even repeat what he said. Ask that nigga to go find it himself.
Stick with the Americans for now.
And then we got this fucking The British naturalization guy over here. Like, bro, you're with the standard guy. Yo, you're British, right?
Bro,
You don't know your
fucking.
you don't know your shit. You don't know your fucking.
Hold on. Yeah. Hey, Myron, you're in a hostile
And I'm not
area,
scared
bro.
to have conversation with you guys because I'm not a pussy.
Okay,
So
well,
you're gonna have to either kick
you're not
me
gonna
out
have
or whatever.
You're not gonna have a conversation with him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, this dude's a faggot, so whatever. Fucking British guy. Like, dude, I know you're mad about 1776.
Black men are like most likely to fuck other black men. You fucking black cunt.
He's not British. He's not British.
Kick this nigger.
That's the fucking first mistake you made. He's not British.
Not British. Yeah, I think that's a Nazi right there, dog.
Fucking stupid followers.
Oh, yeah. I told you he wasn't gonna have a conversation.
All right, where's Kanye West in here? Is this Kanye West over here? No, I'm just playing. Well, I bet you fucking Kanye West is gonna pull some speech and try to make this work. All white lives matter.
Bro, you just should have bought your
I
time.
had
while
one
you were up
fucking
here.
question. You guys couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut. Forget one question.
What was it?
I wanted to ask him about his fucking boats and hoes and shit. He runs fucking party yachts for incel fucking men. You guys got to fucking come correct with some thoughtful fucking questions.
All right. Stern, I'll let him back up here. But only fucking radio gets.
I'm
called,
sorry,
right?
sir. It's a fucking white space. We know that.
I know.
They're the fucking rules. No niggers.
Oh, it's crazy hearing nigga talk, hearing nigga this and nigga that in fucking European accent. And I know beyond the United States, it's fucking very racist out there. I know it can be very racist out there. Great, and like Great Britain, all those fucking Ireland, shit like that. I had a homegirl I was cool with. On this live stream app, and she was telling me how they call a nigga this, like that's just all they know her. They know black people as his niggas. And she had to correct, like they didn't even know that there was another term for black people. And so it's crazy. Man, trying to see. Am I almost done? All right, couple more minutes, y'all. Couple more minutes, I get into this stream in a minute. But that's crazy, though. I mean, fuck Myron, though, man. That dude, he be trying to grift and shit. He be trying to suck up to his white daddies and shit. Be doing some weird shit. That nigga is stupid. Oh. They did Eminem dirty on that shit. I feel like Eminem was a part of the joke, but that shit was funny as fuck. I remember that shit. He looked mad, but I'm like, nah, I think Eminem knew that was gonna happen though. But that shit was funny as fuck. Because I think Eminem would do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you see any of his past music videos, I feel like he would do some shit like that. Like, he'll be in on a joke like that. I don't know. That shit was funny as fuck. I can't even front with y'all. Say what you will about Dog, but I think it's funny as fuck. Gosh, damn. They're doing the haka? Damn. They're doing it in uniform too, which is crazy. I want to see it, but I'm like, I don't want to be disrespectful, so let me just move on. What the f*** is this?
A tour bus driver dumped their septic tank while sitting in traffic on a bridge in Chicago. But this bridge had grates on the bottom, and the waste actually ended up falling through. At that exact time, a sightseeing boat was passing below, and over 100 passengers were covered with waste from the Dave Matthews Band. Now, the band publicly apologized and stated they were unaware of the driver's actions. The driver was charged with reckless conduct and pollution. Eventually, the band settled for a $200,000 fine.
$200,000, that's it? Oh shit, I'd be suing the fuck out of them. If I get shit on my fit, And I'm like, nah, I'm suing the fuck out of you. Fuck you, Dave Matthews. Oh, no, I'm going hard in the fucking paint. Fuck that. Thick and thin, hey. Hey, that's what's up. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of what me and my wife going through right now. Yeah, I was fat as fuck. I'm fat as fuck right now. I see you, dog. You lost that weight. Good shit. Nope. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm good. Nope. I'm good on that shit. Some of these motherfuckers be trying to like jump scare motherfuckers.
Around and find out.
My legal name is Greg Gegg. I was bullied. One day at lunch, I had my head shoved in the urinal. It busted my lip. I had laid on the ground in a fetal position as the kids kicked me. Well, I went home and I got the 45 out of my father's drawer and put it in my mouth. I had nobody in the school system to help me. Lance, you were the one that shoved my head in the urinal.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
I will resign and retire as superintendent of KDISD.
Girl said Merry Christmas. That's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, you know, you never know what the fuck you're doing to somebody until they come out and lash out or they give the same energy back or some shit like that. Like that's like karma. Yeah, that's like karma coming back. Like I'm glad I started learning more about karma because I would never want to do that shit to anybody where that shit comes back to me. I don't want that karma. Nah, bro. That was real shitty. I mean, I don't know what was the point of him coming up to. I don't know if it was because of bullying and you want to expose him, but I'm like, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a long time coming right there. But shit, this dude was saying he almost killed himself and this and that. Man, nah, man, fuck bullies, dog. On the real, I had my fair share when I was younger. Fuck bullies overall, dog. On the real.
Anything I can say, 100, I know, because it's me and Game Salt. He did the verse for free, 250. Cleared it, courtesy of him and Birdman, 250. Not only did he show up to the video for free, another 150. He had his crew shoot the video and still refused to send us a bill. He zeroed everything out. Yeah. And then came to Compton, Brazil and Wilmington. Yeah. Right? So, Game set back, and from what I see, he like, okay, Kendrick and Drake, fuck with both of them. Yeah. Help Kendrick come into the game. Yeah. Compton native. We both from the same side of it. And Drake been my man, picks up my calls, help me answer my calls. Yeah. Whenever it's time for a Drake concert, whatever, for my kids, he handles them with care, all that. And you know what? Who was this over here chattering? Ross. Kendrick ain't mentioned Ross' name one time as a comrade, and we on the same side. You over there taking jabs and shots, and it's a head-up fight. So you know what? Yeah, there you have it.
I mean, true. I mean, so yeah. I mean, like I said. I mean, there's a reason why I'm in the game is loyal to Drake or has his loyalty with him, and that's how it should be though. Because Drake is never the person to charge you on a bill and shit. You know what I mean? like if he gets on your song, he jumps on it, he will just take the royalties or whatever, but he won't charge you for the song itself. He helps these new and upcoming artists, and that's why the game has been thriving off the Drake, is because he helps niggas I mean, not saying that they needed it, but I'm just saying he does help people. He's been helping the game for years now. Not the game, the rapper, just the entire game of the rap, of the rap center. Like Kendrick, I mean, he comes and he goes, he disappears. I don't know if he's gonna stay for a little bit. That motherfucker would disappear for years, and you don't see him. But Drake has been here consistently doing his thing, and that's the thing I be saying about Drake, man. He comes in and he's consistent with his shit. He's consistent not only with the music, but with people and the way he handles his business. Kendrick, I don't even know what the fuck his deal is. All the niggas that were supposed to be on his side, Kendrick ain't never shot these niggas out. I mean, we talked about it the other day. I mean, Kendrick, fucking YG's album just dropped. Ain't nobody listens to that shit. And they had 8,000 the first week. I mean, it's more than, the usual rapper, but if YG is claiming to be the big dog out there, 8,000, that's a bad week. And usually the first week is the biggest week. So just thinking that shit was dwindling down. And so, fucking when Drake drops, he almost instantaneously goes platinum, at least equivalent to platinum for the units he pushes within the first week. Almost instantaneously sometimes. And so, yeah, bro, like y'all forget, man, Drake was running this shit for years, bro. Like, y'all just have a hype train to jump on right now, which is dissing him, but my bad, it was a nip slip. I'm gonna try to cut that out on the real. But shout out to everybody that joined us today, everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all. I mean, we didn't do too much today. It was just like a little pre-test before the stream tomorrow. Our stream tomorrow, I feel like it's going to be one of our biggest streams because we're going to be going at it for hours. And so don't be afraid, y'all. Tune in 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, CDT, Texas time. Yeah. My bad, my cat's over here going crazy. But yeah, be prepared, y'all. I mean, it's going to be a big day. Big day for football, big day for the Texans, man. I can't wait. I know there's a lot of people out there hype. All my Texans fans are hyped. I'm hyped as shit right now. So whoever's coming in, hey, come through, yo. We just testing the waters, man, on this live stream bit. Like, we don't really know what's going to blow up and what's going to go good. Like, just bear with us. Because, I mean, anything can happen, but for right now, we're just testing the waters. And to everybody that's joining us, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in left and right. Could have done it without y'all. And real quick, shout out to 713 Sportscast or Sports Podcast in Houston, if I'm not mistaken. I'm butchering the name. Shout out to Mr. 713. We had him about a month and a half ago. We had him on a live stream for we're just collabing called Texans Day. And we're just pretty much just talking about, what, pretty much the Texans are going to be coming in and this and that. And so he's been doing this thing. He's doing videos and collaborations with Bleacher Report. He was on one of their episodes with fucking Ocho Cinco. So he's doing big things. So shout out to you, big dog. I mean, he's doing big and bad things. So shout out to you. Congratulations, man. Hey, hopefully we get this soon. But all my football fans, man, to all my NFL fans, all my Texans fans, we're here, baby. It's here. One more day, y'all. One more day. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning into the Too Easy Podcast. It's too easy.